MirrorMind AI is a large language model that's been created specifically for deep understanding. If this is your first time here, my name is Jay, and this is the Everyday AI channel where we teach you how you can use AI in your daily lives. So I'm going to dive right into this here. I'm just going to click next. I'm just going to enter Jay here. Let's say AI consultant, and we're going to click next. I'm going to leave this off for now. Cool. So we're going to dive right into this here. First prompt I'm going to add is what makes you different from other LLMs. And one thing I always like to do in my prompts I've been doing recently is MECE framework, which stands for mutually exclusive, collectively exhaustive. It's a framework created by McKinsey, which I'm a big fan of. And then I'll say bulleted list and then layman's terms. So yeah, basically in simple language that everyone can understand. Cool. Let's see what we get. Okay, so that was pretty quick, but this is okay. This is a thinking process. Looks like thinking very quick, I've got to say. Cool. So wow, this is going pretty fast. So let's see what this thinking process did. So the user is asking me what makes me different from LLMs, wants me to answer using an MECE framework, bulleted list, layman's terms. Cool. Okay, so let me just go back to this thinking. Sweet. So this is a perfect question for direct knowledge from my training data. No need for external research, external search. Okay, great. So now we know it's pulling this directly from its training data based on the system prompt. Good stuff. I can see the system prompt here. Name developed by, we can see the name, who it's developed by, core principles, refusal phrases. User wants me to be mirror thinker in identity, must give clear, direct answers without hesitation. Okay, cool. So now we can pretty much see what system prompt is. Let's see what the actual answer was. So manufacturing an identity commitment, what makes mirror thinker different from other LLMs, structured interaction style. Okay, cool. So this was, I think that was pretty much all part of, okay, so this was, I think, some of the thinking trajectory and then the summary. And now, okay, cool. So we can see how I treat your questions, answering philosophy. I'm built to avoid empty refusals, like I can't help with that. How I communicate, so we've got the style and structure, and how Mirror Thinker actually follows instructions as well, and how it handles limits. Cool. So yeah, this is pretty cool. We've got this in short summary. So I'm actually pleased to announce I've launched one of my first digital products, which is a 7-day prompting ebook. I've called it Perfecting Prompts, and it's essentially a 7-day crash course on how you can improve your prompting so that you can supercharge your productivity. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to leave the link to Perfecting Prompts below. I put in a lot of work into it, and in there I actually include some frameworks that I teach to global corporations. Definitely check it out. Mirror Thinker differs from other LLMs because it's got a fixed identity and a bias towards substantive, structured, plain English answers, and a strong emphasis on following your instructions while being transparent about what's known, unknown, and uncertain. Cool, good stuff. You can also create a web report if you wish to do so. Looks like they've got project files here on the left. So yeah, definitely check this out if you think it would be useful for you.